Hey everyone, welcome back to Fact Nova, the place where we dig up the most astonishing truths the universe has to offer. I'm your host Carl, and I am so excited for what we have in store for you today. We've scoured the worlds of science, history, and nature to bring you 10 unbelievable facts that sound completely and utterly fake. I'm talking about facts so bizarre, they'll make you question everything you thought you knew. For instance, did you know that the entire internet has a physical weight comparable to a piece of fruit? Or that on distant planets, it literally rains diamonds? And get this, there's an animal swimming in our oceans today that is older than trees themselves. It sounds like science fiction, right? Well, I promise you, every single one of them is 100% real, backed by research and ready to blow your mind. We're going to explore the mind-bending rules of physics, the strange quirks of biology, and the sheer vastness of cosmic time. Some of these will make you laugh, some will leave you in awe, and others will make you question the very fabric of reality itself. It's a journey from the microscopic to the galactic, and you've got a front row seat. So, if you're ready to have your mind expanded, make sure you're comfortable, hit that like button to help us out, and consider subscribing so you never miss an episode. Now, let's dive straight in. Sounds crazy, right? But scientists estimated that all the electrons powering the internet weigh about 50 grams, roughly the same as a single strawberry. So technically, the entire internet is snack-sized. Fact number 10. The internet weighs as much as a strawberry. On Neptune and Uranus, the pressure is so high that carbon literally turns into diamonds. Imagine walking outside and getting hit by a diamond storm. Talk about rich weather. Fact number 9. It rains diamonds on other planets. Have you ever tried to truly wrap your head around the immense age of our planet? It's a staggering 4.5 billion years old, a number so vast it's almost meaningless. But what if we could make it more relatable? Let's try a thought experiment. Imagine we compress all of Earth's history, every single event, from the formation of the planet to this very moment, into a single 24-hour day. This cosmic calendar helps us visualize our place in the grand timeline of existence, and the results are absolutely mind-blowing. At the stroke of midnight, Earth is formed. For the first few hours, it's a hot, chaotic world. It's not until around 4 a.m. that the very first, simplest forms of life appear in the primordial oceans. And then, not much happens for a very, very long time. The planet spends most of its day developing these basic life forms. It takes until after lunch, around 1:15 p.m., for more complex cells to evolve. The day is more than halfway over, and we still don't have any plants or animals. The evening is when things finally get interesting. The famous Cambrian explosion, a burst of diverse animal life, doesn't happen until about 8:30 p.m. Land plants begin to cover the continents around 9:45 p.m. And what about the dinosaurs? Those magnificent creatures that ruled the Earth for millions of years? They only show up at 10:56 p.m. They get to roam for a little while, but their entire reign, from their rise to their dramatic extinction, lasts only until 11:41 p.m. They were here for just 45 minutes of our 24-hour day. So, where do we fit in? All of Earth's history, the formation of oceans, the rising of mountains, the age of dinosaurs, everything happened before we arrived. The first anatomically modern humans, Homo sapiens, don't appear on the scene until 11:58 p.m. and 43 seconds. That's right, we showed up with less than 2 minutes to spare before midnight. And all of recorded human history, the pyramids, the Roman Empire, the Renaissance, the Industrial Revolution, the invention of the internet, Everything you've ever learned about in history class is crammed into the last few seconds before the clock strikes 12. We're basically the newest guests at the biggest party ever, arriving just as the host is thinking about cleaning up. It's a humbling perspective, isn't it? Fact number 8. If Earth's history was one day, humans came at 11:58 p.m. It shows that while our impact on the planet in this short time has been immense, we are just a tiny fleeting blip on the cosmic radar. Yes, you heard that right. Half of our DNA is the same as a banana's, so technically, you're 50% fruit. No wonder minions love us. Fact number 7. Humans share 50% of their DNA with bananas. Sharks have existed for more than 400 million years, trees only for 350 million. So, sharks were here first, and they've seen it all. They're basically the OG survivors of Earth. Fact number 6. Sharks are older than trees. The Turritopsis dohrnii jellyfish can literally reverse its age and start over again. It's basically immortal. Mother Nature said, "You know what? Let's give this one a reset button." Fact number 5. There's a jellyfish that never dies. It's called cold welding. If two pieces of metal touch in space, they fuse together, permanently. So yeah, if astronauts aren't careful, their tools can literally stick forever. Fact number 4. In space, metal fuses without heat. Alright, let's dive into one of the most mind-bending facts about our own brains. Get ready for fact number 3. Your brain can create fake memories. It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's a documented everyday phenomenon. Sometimes, your brain convinces you something happened when it absolutely, positively did not. It's not about being forgetful. It's about your mind actively constructing a reality that never was. This process is known as confabulation, where gaps in our memory are filled with fabricated, misinterpreted, or distorted information. And the truly wild part? We believe these manufactured memories with the same conviction as our real ones. Think about a childhood memory you share with a sibling. You remember a family vacation where it rained the entire time, ruining the beach trip. You can picture the gray skies, feel the disappointment. But your sibling insists it was sunny, and you spent the whole day building sandcastles. You'll argue, swear your version is true, but there's a good chance it's all made up, or at least heavily edited by your own mind. Our brains don't work like video recorders, capturing events perfectly. Instead, every time we recall a memory, we are essentially rebuilding it from scratch. During this reconstruction, new information, suggestions from others, or even our own current emotions can get mixed in, subtly altering the original event. Over time, these little changes can snowball into a completely false memory that feels entirely authentic. The human brain is basically the world's most confident liar, and the person it's most effective at lying to is you. It does this not to be malicious, but as a sort of mental shortcut. It wants to create a coherent, logical story of your life, and if that means patching a few holes with plausible but false details, it will do it without a second thought. It prioritizes a narrative that makes sense over one that is 100% accurate. This has been studied extensively. In one famous experiment, researchers were able to convince participants they had a vivid memory of meeting Bugs Bunny at Disneyland. Of course, Bugs Bunny is a Warner Brothers character and would never be at a Disney park. Yet by using suggestive questioning and doctored photos, a significant number of people not only accepted the false memory, but even added their own rich details to it, like shaking his hand or hearing him say, What's up, Doc? It just goes to show how malleable our memories truly are. So the next time you're in an argument about how something happened, maybe take a pause. You might both be right and wrong at the same time. Einstein's theory of relativity says time actually moves slower where gravity is stronger. That means your feet are a tiny bit younger than your head right now. Crazy, right? You're aging unevenly. Fact number 2. Time runs slower near the ground. Astronomers estimate there are over 10 sextillion stars in the universe. That's more than every grain of sand on every beach on Earth combined. We're literally surrounded by endless cosmic glitter. Fact number 1. There are more stars than grains of sand on Earth. If your brain just exploded from these facts, hit that like button right now. And don't forget to subscribe to Fact Nova, because next time we're diving even deeper into the unbelievable truths of our universe. See you in the next one.